All right, so we are live. Again, welcome. Oh, we have somebody in the waiting room.
Would you like me to start talking about our company?
Yeah, so welcome, Natalie, who just joined us. We're going to be recording the session today. Just wanted to let you know, but we are about ready to get started. So again, welcome, Quetzal. And yeah, tell us a
Hi.
little bit about yourself and Tlaloc Collective.
Yeah, so our company, Tlaloc, is basically a digital and performative multidisciplinary company, our company. We focus a lot of our studies in research on movement. We are very interested also in like things like architecture, applied science to art, and we also focus a lot on visibility of you know, non-binary folks, trans folks, and uh, queer folks and people of color in general. We like to give space to new artists to showcase their original work, mostly because most of the times it's hard for people to put their work in big institutions or like in big venues. So we like to give people the opportunity to, you know, create their original work and showcase it.
And you
So
can,
now we have sorry, my bad. So now we have probably around 7 or 8 collaborators that come in and out of, you know, our pieces and our shows. Depends of like the whoever serves the purpose of the show that we're doing collaborates, and or whoever is available, whoever wants it. But we're always open to new collaborators also. If anybody is here, artist or a performer or anything, and would like to have contact with us or collaborate with us, we're always open to, you know, new people coming
yeah, thank you. And Brett has dropped out your Instagram and email account on the chat. So if you want
in.
to get,
I see. Thank you so much.
um, and you come from New York City, right? That's where you're coming from today?
Yes. I'm in New York City right now in Harlem, on the west side. We're here.
And how did you hear about MESC?
I believe it was through, well, not that I believe, it was through social media. Uh, like I told you guys before, I have a big network of people that I know in the West Coast. So it was probably somebody that sent it to me or me just running into it on probably Instagram or Twitter. Uh, and yeah, I right away went into it, put my information, and I was lucky to be selected, and now I'm here with you guys.
Yeah, I think we're the lucky ones. So with that being said, I think I'm ready to do a little stretching,
Okay.
and I'll pass it off to you, Quetzal.
Yes. So the first thing we're gonna do is called Awakening of the Senses. This is very, very recommended for the first thing you do in the morning, right? Uh, some of the times when we wake up, you know, sometimes people wake up either tired or like not completely in full sense of your body. Uh, Depending on what you did the night before or what time you went to bed or what did you eat, if you drink, sometimes you don't wake up fully and you know, in your body, and this can be first dangerous because people sometimes walk out of their houses without their full senses being awakened. So yeah, the first I'm gonna explain you guys what we're gonna do first, and then we can just go ahead and do the whole sequence. So it goes like this. First of all, we're gonna rub very hard friction on your hands. Actually, we can do it 2 times. So at one time, I'm gonna just go through it. We can do it, and then we're gonna do it for real. So build friction in your hands until it gets hot, right? Once you feel the tension and the heat in between, You're gonna close your eyes and put this in front of your eyes like this. And I want you guys to feel this space in between your face and your hands and feel the heat. And really, really concentrate in the space and the energy that's building in between your eyes and your hands. Now go back to friction. And now we're gonna put all this heat in the back of your neck. If you feel any knots or any tension in the back of your neck, make sure this heat is what relieves it. And make sure that you really go in. Don't be afraid to really pull and push in your um muscles. Really put let that tension go. Also make sure you're breathing. Yes. We're going back to the middle. Build up that friction in your hands. And then you're gonna take all of that heat to your face. And I want you guys to really be full on your, if you wanna stick your tongue out, if you wanna move your face however you want, make sure you do it. And then swipe it out. All right, now we're gonna clasp our hands like this, and you're gonna hit your chest all over. Then with the same intention, you can go onto your back. You can do your lower back. You can maybe hinge a little bit to the front and go upper in your back. I'm gonna turn around so you can see me. Now, with the same intention, we're gonna go on inside of your legs. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the outside, but let it be circular hits. Okay. Now, just put your palms together and clasp your hands, but very slow. This puts both of your the hemispheres of your brain together, so it makes them work at the same time. So just concentrate in that connection that you're making with yourself and that center that you're finding. You can clasp it and unclasp it, but very, very slow and very just concentrate on your hands and the energy that you're building up in between. You can also go this way if you want, or the other way. Also, just this friction of just finding a center in your hands helps. Okay, now just tap your head. Okay, and this is the first part. Okay, how do you guys feel? Good? All good? Perfect. I want to go again through this, maybe a little bit faster. We're not going to stop. We're just going to go from one to the other. Maybe uh, let's do half a minute. Just half a minute, 30 seconds. I'm gonna put the timer on. You guys can just follow me. Okay, so we start. Don't worry about see the screen. I'm gonna tell you guys when is a change. Okay, change. We're gonna go to our neck now. Okay, come back. We're gonna go to our face. Clasp your hands and hit your chest. Now we're gonna go in our back. Now with some intention, we go under our, inside our legs. And we do outside legs, circular ways. And we do slow hand clasp. And we're all set. Okay, so now we're gonna move into actual stretching. From here, we're gonna start in all our back area, our neck area, moving into the back, moving into, all the sections of the back. We're gonna do upper back, mid back, lower back, and then we're gonna go into the hamstrings. Uh, I'm gonna stop in the glutes, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll go into legs. Okay. All right. So the first thing I want you guys to do It's basic neck rolls, but it's a slow roll. So what you want us to do is to really tap into those places where the neck gets tense and gets all the tension. So a regular, I guess we all done neck rolls before, which are like we can be on any direction, but I really want you guys to dig into those places where the tension comes, and if you have to use your hands to tap into those places, please make sure you do. So we're gonna do. So make sure you do four, no, 6 rows to the right and 6 rows to the left, but very slow and very concentrating on those places of tension. If you also need to use if you guys want to watch me first, if you want to use your uh, your arms when you're rotating, for example, if you're here and if you feel like this is gonna help you activate your neck, or for example, if you're in the back and you want to stretch a little bit to the front with your arms, it's just whoever or this is like a very like you have to kind of own the exercise to you. Like if you feel like you're tense in here and you feel like pulling your arm is gonna help you tap into that place where the tension is going, go for it. Like I'm here letting you guys know what to do, but nothing that I say is like law. You understand? This is a free space for everybody to like move and understand their bodies and just understand how your body wants you to move. Okay, so we do 6 rows to the right and 6 rows to the left. Take your time. We're gonna take 2 minutes to do that. Okay. Don't stop. Also, remember that gravity helps too. Your head is the most heavy part of your body. So sometimes you don't have to pull, you just have to let your weight drop and tap into those places. It also has to feel good. Remember, none of this should feel like you're pushing your body too much. This is all relaxation and um, yeah, just relax. If you completed your circles, just go the other side and do the same thing on the same intention. Once you've completed, just like stop and I'll wait for everybody here to be done. Okay, so we're gonna move into our upper back. You can take your elbow from this side, put it on top of your head, and then pull. If it feels like too much, you could also take your arm or your hand. If this feels too tense, it can be just like a pull from your hand or a pull from anywhere. Okay, so coming down and do the same thing in front of you. Remember to leave your other hand free. Don't tense it. Now we're going to the back. Okay, and same thing to the other side. No, first up, sorry, my bad. Also, if here you feel like you need a little bit of an arch so you can tap into your side, go for it. Go in front of you. Now push the back. Okay. Now everybody make sure if they have space, if you have space to move around, we're just gonna do a couple of yoga poses, just like a couple of stretches to the back. So if you go on your space like this, you can just lay down. And then just come up on your back with your hands. Come up as much as you can handle. Like if you can handle to here and it feels a push, do it. If you can go all the way, just go all the way and push. It also gives you an extra stretch if you lay your head fall to the back. Then you're gonna go on your knees from there and just let all your weight go down. This is called child's pose. After this, we're gonna come up. And then I'm sure, well, if you all haven't watched like Flashdance or any of those movies, imagine this in this exercise, you have to imagine like water is coming on top of you. So this is just like it's a back stretch. Just look up and make sure your chest goes to the ceiling. You can also help yourself from your toes. If you don't see me, you can also just pull you from your toes and stretch up. Perfect. Okay. Yes. So we're gonna come back to our posture. I want you guys to be on the open space. The exercise that we're gonna do from now on is all gonna be sitting down or on our upper space. Actually, I'm actually gonna push my computer a little bit to the back so you can see me better. There you go. Can you guys hear me well from here? Yes, perfect. Okay. So now we're gonna do, this is lower back and glutes and leg stretch. So you stand in front of you like this with your legs in front of you. If you have your band or belt or anything close, please grab it. If you're not able to to reach to your toes. If you're able to reach to your toes, you're good. You don't need anything to do that. Okay, so we're gonna do just a little breath up, and then just go all the way down to your toes. Also remember to not hinge your back. If you can go lower as this is fine, but never hinge. If this is the lowest you can go with your back straight, just be there and pull from your toes. Also, if you need to move within this position to adjust yourself, it's valid. Okay, we're coming back. We're gonna either grab this leg or just put it straight into this side. Your right leg. You're gonna pass your your opposite arm in front, and then just push. This feels so good. Coming back, and we do the other side. Okay. We're gonna come back to this position and maybe shake your legs a little if they're a little cramped. You can shake also your body if it's a little tense or cramped. Now, this is a little bit more intense exercise, but this is exactly for glutes and back hamstrings. I want you guys to see it first, and then we're gonna do it. So the exercise is basically just pulling your leg to the front, maybe this high, and what I want you guys to do is to flex and breathe, and then try to bring your leg a little higher every time. We're gonna do this 3 times. So it's flex and breathe, and then try. When you exhale, you try to bring your leg a little higher. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Two flexes, just 2 flexes on the right side, and 2 flexes on the left side. But also, we'll try to always just a little bit higher. If you know, not everybody can push their legs all the way, but you'll be able at some point. If you know, this is all it's a discipline. So if you keep doing it, you at a point you'll be able to get your legs all the way there. Okay. So maybe we'll start at the same point. We'll just go up, hold here for 10 counts. When you're there, we'll hold it there 10 counts first. From now then, try and take your leg above a little. Again, you can use your belt or whatever you use it to stretch. You can use it. You can also go into your leg like this. If you can't reach, you can just use your legs to just hold it, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flex and pull air in at the same time. And then when you pull your leg to, higher, you release the air. So we do. Hold it there. We're gonna flex one more time. Inhale and exhale. And let go. Make sure you shake out. And then we're gonna go to the other leg, all right? So pull air in, pull air up and go down. 10 counts. Now go up on your left leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale all the way. Perfect. Shake it out. Okay. Now we're gonna do both half splits or splits. If you can go all the way with your splits, go all the way. If you don't, you can just do the half. It's pretty easy. So I'm gonna explain first how a half split is done, okay? It's very easy. Just stand on the side of your body like this. And then if you can, just push your leg to the back. This is a half split. If you need to be above your leg a little bit like this, it's fine. Just wherever you feel comfortable. I feel like they also call this like dove position on yoga. But well, this is what we call a half split. You can be above yourself. You can reach. If you cannot reach the floor, if you can reach the floor, please go all the way. And we're gonna hold there for a minute. Okay, so go. I'm gonna go on my full split. Thirty seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. You can come out of that and shake it out. How does that feel? Does it feel good? Yes? Cool. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna do the other side. Same thing, same position. And go. This is a minute, start. 10 seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake it up. Now just to take all the tension out, you guys can go up and just go on your feet. Be next to the wall, just center the wall and just pull your leg on your back just for your hamstrings. If you can go a little bit further, please do so. If you can go into an arch. Remember, knees always have to be parallel on the same level. Don't do this, don't do this, always knee to knee, exactly. We're gonna do the other side. Okay. Stand right there, stay right there. On the same position. I'm just gonna bring one leg to the back. This is for your calf muscles. So just one leg to the back and stand in front. If you want to stand next, counter to the wall, so you can use your hands and push the wall like this. You can. We're gonna go on the other side. And come back. I think we're all good. Okay, so we're gonna use the remaining, how long do we have left? 15 minutes? Yes? So we're gonna use those 15 minutes for exercises that are called foot openings. This is just, it's exercises just focus in bringing your center to your whole body through your feet. And this is all because also most of our attention goes to our feet. We don't notice it, but our feet are always like on a lot of tension and a lot of, yeah, they have just a lot of like, they hold our whole body. So they hold most of the tension that comes into our body. So if you guys want, take 2 or 3 minutes to drink water and come out of yourselves, and then we'll come back. Okay. Are we ready? So I need you guys to be on, barefoot. Uh, grab a comfortable position where you can put your foot on you and work on it like this. Yeah. So these are called foot openings. After the first section, I'm gonna have you guys stand up so you can feel the difference between both of your feet. Okay. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna grab our toes and uh, make the space in between them bigger. So go like this, really pull it, and then try and go in between all of your toes. Once you've gone through all of them, and right there, you're gonna go you're gonna go front with one, front and back with the other, and then around the other way, and then you're gonna pull the one that's in the back. Pull it out. Did you guys see it? So it's front, back, and then pull the one in the back. So if you have these two fingers, you're gonna pull this. If you have these two fingers, you're gonna pull this one. If you have these two fingers, you're gonna pull this one. Yes? Okay. So we're gonna do that from the side, from the back part to the front. And at the end, you just pull the last one. Okay. Then you're gonna do a clasp with your foot and your hand like this, and hold your leg, and you're just gonna shake it. This is a little, it feels funny, right? The handshake for the foot. Just let all the tension out, and let also your hand take full weight of your foot. Like let it just be free. Okay, then after this, we're gonna do a thing that we call, it's funny, but we call it pancake taco, right? So you're gonna basically do a taco with your foot, just like clasp it in, and then a pancake is an opening. So we're gonna do taco 3 times and pancake 3 times. Okay, so just at your own time, just do it. Once we're all set, we're gonna do the same class that we did before with the opposite hand. Just clasp it. And then you're gonna pull your foot to the back, and then with this hand, you're just gonna massage down. I don't know if you guys know, but our foot has layers. The sole of our foot is all layers. So sometimes when you walk a lot, or when you keep going, when you hold that tension, those layers cramp in. and that's when your foot, if you guys ever feel like stings under your, not stings that stings, but stings under your foot, is because those layers are cramping. So this is good to bring back those layers into their their place. Okay, so I want you guys to stand up and see the difference of feeling between both foot feet. Maybe walk a little bit if you feel like it, or just it should feel lighter, way lighter. The side that you just worked on. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna move to the other side. Okay, and this is gonna be the last part of our session. Okay, so again, we're gonna move from the inside part out, starting with spacing between your toes. Yes, once we're done, we're gonna do side front pull. Work into the inside of your foot. Ouch. Okay, so we're gonna do a clasp after. I'll just sort of, okay, now we're gonna go three sections of taco and burrito. I mean taco and pancake. Okay, once we're all set, just the last part will be lay back the layers in your foot with your other hand. Just make sure you really, even if you're ticklish, uh, make sure you really dig into your foot uh, and release all that tension in there. Try and not have your foot flexed or having any type of uh, friction in your foot. Okay, shake it out. To end the class, we're gonna just really. uh, really fast, just have a little moment of silence. We can also, um, you're welcome to get into any position that you want, even if it's just a namaste position or a cactus pose or a reverse namaste, or if you just want to chill. We're gonna do uh, 4 very big and very full um, inhales and exhales. But just make sure that you occupy all the space in your lungs and then let it all out. Even if you have to, have to push it out like you do to make up to put everything out, you're more than welcome to. Okay, so at your own rhythm, just 3 big inhales and 3 big exhales. And I think we're all set, guys. I think. Oh, I'm seeing the comments. People saying that it feels really good. It feels crazy, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. And please, if you have any doubts, don't hesitate on reaching out. Any doubts on what we just did, or any exercises that you don't maybe remember, or anything that you have doubts or comments on, please don't hesitate. Uh, One of the big things in our collective is that we love our community and we love to let our community have a word in what we do and have a word in anything. And so if there's any comments, questions, anything, please don't hesitate on emailing me or DMing me through Instagram. Also, I think my Instagram phone number in there. So please reach out. We love to connect with people and we love to um, be there for our community. So yeah, thank you so much.
I'm going to go ahead and share a screen right now so you can see all this information together if you would just want to maybe snap a picture of it with your phone. So give me a moment.
Wait, you're getting cut off a little bit. Can you repeat that?
Oh, sorry. I'm going to be sharing my screen so that you can see all your information.
Oh, perfect.
Somebody just wants
Yes,
to like snap a picture.
perfect. That's so nice. Thank you.
So yes, thank you for attending. Here's Tlaloc Collective, and then the email, and then their Vimeo, where you can see some of maybe their short videos that they've taken from their
Yes.
performances.
Do you think you can send me this screen through email just so
Yeah,
I can have it and share it? Yeah.
of course.
Thank you so much.
Follow us on official MESC. If anybody has any final thoughts for Quetzal, now would be the time to throw them on the chat or jump on screen. Um, okay, but we also want to let you know of other things that are coming forward with for MESC, for Museum Educators of Southern California. We have our big gathering, the Annual Institute, which is going to be taking place actually a week from today. Later today, through our social media channels, we're going to be releasing the schedule and some of the guest speakers. But the focus of this year is, museums and labor, and really focusing on the current crisis that's going on, or the crisis that was going on earlier, and how that's all evolved with COVID-19 and furloughs and the transition that's we've been seeing in the museum world. So we're going to have actually national speakers and and local speakers also lead a lot of or all of the breakout discussions and the breakout sessions that we'll be hosting all around, again, museums and labor.
Mm-hmm.
We had to shift this year because of everything that's happening, and we are going to be coming to you virtual. So on the chat, we can put the registration link where you can find us. You can find it on our website. You can go on official MESC right there on our Instagram channels to get up all the latest information. And we're very excited to be hosting it next Monday, and can't wait to see what that's going to look like. All right. So if anybody else has any final comments, again, thank you, Bridge. She posted the link for our annual institute. Thank you all for joining us. We're so happy. I feel really good right now, and I feel like now I just want to eat some tacos and pancakes.
Same over here. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.